Hey guys, it's Valken, and I'm outside right now because I keep trying to do this on my laptop and everyone's being really loud and my laptop keeps shutting down and it's stressing me out. So I'm just gonna do this on my phone and it's probably gonna be really shitty and it's probably gonna look really weird online, but I don't care right now because I'm just stressing and I actually have something to say about this topic, and unlike last week where it was like 15 seconds of I don't have an obsession. Confidence. Okay. So confidence to me is kind of like, how much do you like yourself really, and how much of that are you willing to show? Like, how proud are you of what you've done, what you've become in your life? And a lot of the guys this week told you guys to fake it till you make it. Well, I I can understand that, and I can see it being valid for a few reasons, but at the same time, I feel like that's not how you should get confidence. And that's not saying that it's wrong. It's just not how it worked for me. Me trying to fake it till I make it really didn't work. And so I kind of want to give you guys some advice on like how to build confidence as a trans guy, like specifically as a trans guy, because I'm a trans guy and this is what I did, and I hope it helps you guys. By the way, just a side note before I actually get started on this, I went to Fuddruckers today and I was just wearing this. It's just cargo pants and a t-shirt, and I passed as a guy and it was like the greatest thing ever. Okay, anyway, back to the topic at hand. Okay. Confidence, well, building my confidence, because I've been trying really hard lately to build my confidence because I am not a confident person. So what I kind of did was I started with small stuff, like shit that I know that I'm good at. And I know you're like, oh, well, I'm not good at anything, because I was there too. I was really there too. But just think about it. Like, literally just think about all the shit that you do, everything that you do on a daily fucking basis. You gotta be good at it. You good at taking a shit? Well, that's a point for you. That's a point for you. No matter how small it is, it matters. Because the small shit is what builds up, you know? Like, for me, when I started, I was like, oh, I'm usually really good at, like, listening to people. Like, if someone has a problem and they're really upset, I'm there for them and I listen. And that was, like, how I started out, was like, oh, I'm really good at that. Let me focus on the better things about myself rather than the worst things. And it wasn't really a fake it till you make it type thing, because they were real things that I actually do, that I'm actually really good at. And it was like, it's not fake it till you make it. Okay, I don't know what to call it. Like, build up the little shit, I guess. Like, I would look at myself in the mirror, and I am a very blunt person with other people, but I've never been with myself, and I had to just straight up be like, look at you, like, look at me today, I feel like I passed, and I felt really good about it. Ta-da! There's another point of confidence, like, and I want you guys to experience this, because it's like, I'm exhausted from talking, that's bad, but it's one of those things that, like, I feel so many people in our situation don't have any confidence because of what other people are telling them. And I know what it's like. I had a very bad relationship with my father, and he told me every day that I was never going to be a boy. And I believed it after a while. And we as trans men have to look at them and say, that's not right. That's not true, because look at me today. I still have tits. I'm not on T. I have a vagina. And guess what? I am a fucking boy. Like, it's being blunt with yourself and not letting your brain get too ahead of, like, reality. I don't really know how to explain a lot of the shit that I did, but, like, if you can't think of anything, ask your friends. Like, I asked my friends, I'd show them my art when I was confident about it, and they'd be like, oh my god, or even when I wasn't confident about it, they're like, that's a great fucking drawing, and it's like, I know I'm not the best, but it gives me confidence to think that I'm better than I once was. And if any of you think that you're not better than you once were, you're wrong, because at one point you couldn't even stand the fuck up. So, just saying, all of us have something to be confident about. It's the fact of being honest with yourself enough to find it. And I think that we can all do that. And if you need someone else to help you, get a friend, get me. I don't even, shit. I will always respond to any comments on my videos. I will always respond to any comment. Like, with my personal channel or with this channel, I will respond because I know what it's like to be in the situation that you guys are in, to where you can't find confidence in anything that you do, and you think that you're wrong in everything. And that's just not what it is. That's not, I know that's what it feels like. I know that's what it feels like. Oh my god, I know. But I feel like we, as trans men, if we actually got together and, like, looked at each other from real life perspectives, we would be so much happier. Like, oh my god. Like, you would have so much confidence if you just looked at yourself and said, oh, well, here's some good things about me. Like, lately I've been losing some weight, and I've been trying so hard to be the person that I want to be. And I feel like that's also a huge part of confidence, is to try to be the person that you want to be. Try to be the person that you want the world to look at you and be like, oh my god, hey, you over there, that's Valken. He's really great. He's a really great person. He's a good artist, and he's a very understanding, patient person. Like, and that's what I chose to show the world. I showed, like, everything that I hadn't. I've become very open with my feelings. I've started pursuing things that I've always wanted to do. And I'm not in love with myself, but I'll tell you guys, I feel so much better about myself than I ever have before. Trigger warning real quick about self-harm. On New Year's, which I haven't really told many people except for my family and my closer friends, I tried to kill myself. I did. And it was a really hard time for me, and I felt like I was at the bottom, like I could go nowhere, and I'm here not even a month later, and I feel so great about myself because I woke up the next day and I looked at my cuts and all the shit that I had done to myself, and I realized this is not what I want the world to see me as. You know, I don't want the world to see me as a kid who isn't confident with himself. So even if you gotta lie for a little bit, fake it till you make it, if that works for you, then do it. If you have to look at yourself every day and say, I am a man, I'm handsome as fuck, even though I don't really believe that, then do it. Do it. Because I promise you, you'll eventually find something about yourself that you love. And it's like, I love my art. I love the way that I am with people. And I'll admit, I still go back to bad sometimes. Like, I'll sit there and I'll be like, man, I fucked up, this person's mad at me for something. But then I'm like, you need to fucking chill. Like, you're fine. This person isn't even mad at you. Like, be confident for once, Ken. And if you guys have to do that, then do it. Like, confidence is a self-propelled object, and if you don't have any push left in you, fake that fucking push. Like, I was done. I was so done on New Year's. I didn't want to last through 2016, and here I am, and I already have, like, the next 2-3 years of my life planned, and I'm looking at the future, and I'm so happy with what I am. And, like, I would love everyone that I know, everyone on the fucking planet, to have that kind of confidence, you know? Just be like, oh no, this is actually what this is. Like, I'm not confident because of what so-and-so told me in 4th grade. Like, people always picked on me for looking too feminine. Well, you know what? Rock that fucking femininity. Put that goddamn mascara on, and guess what? You're on fucking fleek, okay? Your eyebrow's on fleek. You see this fucking eyebrow? It looks like shit right now, and I'm about to go inside and do it. It's gonna look on fleek. And I'm gonna feel so good about myself. And other people might deem that as feminine, and I'm gonna deem that as Valken. I'm gonna deem it as Valken, and I'm gonna be fucking proud of it. And I'm gonna show everyone my goddamn eyebrow. I'm gonna put it on my damn Snapchat story, and I'm just gonna be happy about my fucking eyebrow, because confidence is a self-propelled thing. That probably didn't make any sense, any of that, of what I just said, but just saying. I just kind of went off on a little rant right there. Yeah. You guys can do it. And it's hard to believe right now. But even when I was watching Trevor's video and he gave himself a solid, what was it? I think it was a 4 out of a 10. It, that even hurt. And I don't know Trevor that well. I don't know a lot of guys on this channel that well, except for Sid, really. And I just gotta tell you guys, you're all fucking 10s, okay? Everyone on this channel is a fucking 10 because you're all great people. And I just don't think that people can see that about themselves with such negativity in the world. And it's so fucking hard to bring it out of yourself, especially when you're in a situation like I was in a month ago. And I'll be honest, there are still days where I'm like, I should just give up this whole happy-go-lucky thing, but I feel so much better being confident, being who I want to be, and knowing that no matter what anyone else says, like, I'm a guy, and I have confidence. I don't feel like I'm super attractive, but I'm kind of happy with the way that I'm looking right now. Like, I give myself a solid, like, 7 or 8. Like, I want all of you guys to experience that, and I hope that one day we can all just sit down together and be like, fuck yeah, we're fucking confident and we're fucking happy. If you guys don't have that, then I guess I'll have to kick your ass myself and make you do it. I'll sit there and I'll tell you every single good thing about you. I could barely even know you. I'll look at your fucking Facebook and just be like, oh, look at this. He's been alive. You're alive. That's something to be confident about, believe it or not. Because there are so many people that don't make it to today. And you guys made it. And that's something to be confident about. The fact that you're still existing and the fact that you're still strong enough to exist is something to be confident about. I'm really just rambling now, so I'm gonna go. But I love all of you so much. And I believe all of you are great people. No matter who's watching this, everyone is a great person in some fucking way. And I believe all of you have it in you to be great fucking people. Great, confident fucking people. So that's all. Till next week.